Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. So you're out in Douglaston Queens and want sushi? Today I'm taking you out to the newest Japanese restaurant opened in January of 2025. It's a full-service Japanese restaurant that has replaced another in the same space. The newly renovated dining room greeted us when we arrived. In this video, we try several of their dishes and dive into them in detail. Come and join me. Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show, and today I'm in Douglaston, Queens. Now, we're in an area that is not too far away from the Long Island Railroad station at Douglaston, and we're in a restaurant that used to be called Tokyo Go-Go. It's a Japanese restaurant, but now it's been renamed Nami Restaurant. Nami is N-A-M-I. This particular restaurant is totally new. It's been open for about 3 months now. And we're going to try an array of dishes. We're here during lunch on a weekend. The great thing is that they have lunch specials on the weekend. So we're gonna order some of those and try some of their sushi and their appetizers. I'm totally excited. Okay, now let's take a look at the Nami menu. It's very simple. It's on just one sheet of paper. It's a paper menu. And we have starters. Now the starters have stuff like chashu bun. That's pretty interesting. Chashu on a bun. You have shishito peppers. You have gyoza, karage, beef negimaki, miso salmon, and salmon neck, which is hamachikama. You also have a variety of soups and salads. One of my companions here, I believe, ordered the kani salad. So we're going to give that a try. Next we have the entrees. The entrees are the basic Japanese meat entrees, teriyaki dishes, katsus, unagi dans, stuff like that. Here's the beverages and desserts. And this is one great thing about Nami. Nami Sushi has a lunch special that is 7 days a week. And that contains pretty much the entire menu, but at reduced prices. So you have chicken teriyaki for $12, and salmon teriyaki is $14. Then you have unagi, you have katsu curry don, like for $14. And then you have your sushi sets for $16. Sashimi is $18. And then you have the roll specials. 2 rolls are $12 and 3 rolls are $18. When you flip the menu over, you have some other items like starters, like the sushi taco, tuna tataki, tuna tartare, items like that. And then you have the a la carte sushi. These are single pieces, as you can see with the one there. That's their fish and sushi selection. Then you have their classic rolls. The classic rolls are pretty much all about $8. And then you have your entrees, which are pretty much the sushi entrees. Then you have the premium rolls, which are between $15 to $20 each. Okay, I just wanted to add something to this video. I've been to the previous restaurant that was at this location, and we really liked it. We've been here several times under maybe previous ownership. I don't know if the restaurant now is owned by the same people, but back then it was really good. I'm really curious to see what it's like when we give their foods a try here. Okay, today we ordered some lunch specials. So there are 3 lunch specials that we ordered, so it came with 3 soups. So here's the first soup. It's a miso soup, and here you go. It's a fairly good-sized bowl. I would say this is about 8 ounces, and it comes with the tofu and also the spring onions. Okay, now we're gonna try the soup. Once again, the soup came with the lunch specials. We ordered 3 lunch specials today, so we're getting 3 soups. Now, let's give this a try. Okay, very good. It comes with the light miso paste, so it's not like the super dark miso soup. So as you can see, it's a lighter miso paste. There's seaweed in here. And it has that nice salty flavor that almost all miso soups have. So it's ordinary, but you know what? Ordinary can sometimes be good. So this is perfectly fine. Okay, the first dish that came to the table is the avocado salad. The avocado salad in and of itself is I believe an entree. So the avocado salad comes with what appears to be one entire avocado. And there's also mixed greens on the bottom. And over here, we had the option between yuzu and vinaigrette, but we chose the balsamic vinaigrette. So that accounts for that color over there. We're gonna give this a try and find out if it's good. Okay, now we're pouring the balsamic vinegar into the salad. Okay, the next dish I'm going to try is the avocado salad. The avocado salad is basically greens, just mixed greens with a balsamic vinegar. So we also had the choice of choosing a yuzu, but we didn't. So here's the mixed greens with that sauce. The balsamic vinegar is definitely very, I wouldn't say pungent, I would say more vinegary, a little sour. But then again, that's what vinegar is. It should be that way. These greens are actually pretty good quality. They're nice and crunchy, very delicious, and very fresh. Believe it or not, I love eating mixed greens. But judging from what I have there and comparing it with what I get at a supermarket, you know, those large supermarket boxes of mixed greens, this is actually very fresh, very good. And the reason why it's a little different is because it has that, I don't know, the leaves somehow feel thicker. They washed it very well. Yeah, it's definitely a step up from what you can get at the supermarket. Now, let's try a little bit of the avocado. Here's the avocado. Okay, it's nice and green, nice and fresh, very good. So all in all, the salad is a perfect starter for us. Okay, we ordered another appetizer. Now this particular appetizer is called the negimaki. Nega meaning the beef, and then the maki is the way that it's wrapped, like a maki roll. And also the inside of the negimaki is spring onions or scallions. So you see that they have the green part over here and you have the white part over here. And it's cut into 6 different pieces. So basically, negimaki is the beef that is wrapped around some spring onions. Looks really good, and also comes with this thick sauce. So I think this is probably a teriyaki sauce. We're gonna give this a try very soon. Okay, now it's time to try the appetizer. I ordered the negimaki. Now, the negimaki comes in a pretty big piece. Now, this is about 3/4 of an inch high, and it's about maybe 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So yeah, this is pretty big. Now, I'm going to take this piece and put it into that sweet sauce, which I suspect is a teriyaki sauce. So we're gonna give this a try. This is, wow, that was a ton of spring onion. It's so crunchy. The spring onion is well cooked. It's not raw in any way. It's easy to chew. The best thing about it is the crunchy factor. I like it. The crunchiness added with the sweetness of the soy sauce makes it work. It really makes it work. And the beef is nice and delicate. Not only that, the beef has a nice crust to it. I don't know if they put it into an oven or not, but they put it into something to make it crisp. So yeah, there's a nice texture contrast. The crunchiness of the onions, also crispiness of the beef, and also the savoriness of the onions goes well with the beef. It's almost like steak and onions, but Japanese style. Okay, this is the curry katsudan. The curry katsudan is basically a pork katsu and with a curry sauce on top. Now, this particular katsudan looks like it's about 8 inches long. That's a lot of pork here. Now, the question is, how thick is this pork cutlet? We're gonna find out later on. They also give us a small bowl of rice and also 2 pieces of broccoli and also some more curry katsu sauce. So this is the entire set, and this is a lunch special. I believe this is only $14. Okay, now I am ready to try the curry katsu. Now, I took a piece off of the main entree, and this is the piece that I took. It's a katsu that's pork with some curry sauce on top. And from the looks of it, it's about maybe 2/3 of an inch. No, actually, maybe half an inch thick. So let's try this. It is very interesting. It definitely has the panko. That's the crust. Wow. Somehow they really tenderize this pork very well. It's kind of soft and it's fresh tasting. If your teeth aren't strong, this is your katsu. It's very tenderized, very nice. The curry sauce tastes like any Japanese curry sauce. Nothing spicy about it. It's nice and earthy. It's a nice earthy brown curry. And let's try some of that curry sauce on the rice. Yes, curry sauce goes perfectly with the rice. And not only that, it uses the Japanese rice, which is a medium grain rice. It's nice and chewy. I love Japanese rice. The thing that I'm really happy about is that they didn't cheap out and use regular long grain rice. They actually used the medium grain Japanese style rice. So I'm very happy with that. Very good. Okay, we ordered a lunch special. This is a 3-row lunch special. Now the 3-row lunch special allows you to choose from the common rolls that they have on their menu. So the first one is the salmon avocado. Next one is a tempura roll. And the third one is a spicy salmon roll. Now, all 3 of these come at about, I think, about $18. So we're gonna give each piece a try and let you know what it's like. Okay, now we also ordered a 2-roll special. This is a lunch special, and I believe this is about $12. Now, this $12 special, I ordered specifically a ordinary tuna roll and also a yellowtail scallion roll. And the color looks pretty nice here. And even the rice, and I'm poking it here, looks pretty tender. So I can't wait to give this a try. Visually, it looks very promising. Okay, I'm super excited because today I'm going to have a chance to try 5 different types of maki rolls because I have companions with me. I love eating with people. So we're going to try the one that's cooked first, which is basically the tempura roll. Now this particular roll has the 2 pieces of shrimp tempura inside. We're going to give this a try by dipping it into some soy sauce. Okay, I've dipped everything into the soy sauce, and this is what it looks like with the wasabi. So here goes. Okay, there's a lot to talk about that. It's crunchy because of the cucumber. The shrimp with the panko on the outside, still crunchy. But when you're dealing with these rolls, an often overlooked quality of sushi is the quality of the rice. This is very good, nice and springy. That's just my first piece of sushi, and I'm wondering how the other pieces that I'm going to try are going to be. There's 4 more to go. The next piece that I'm going to try is the salmon avocado. Salmon avocado is probably made with the same avocado that I had with the appetizer, the salad appetizer. So here it goes. I've already pre-dipped it into the sushi roll. So here goes. Very nice. The great thing is that the salmon is definitely fresh. It's super fresh because there's a nice bite to it. It also has that nice fishy flavor. I'm not saying like bad fish. I'm just saying that it has that fresh, clean ocean flavor. Very nice. And I forgot to mention about the rice before. The rice, actually, I can taste the vinegar in the rice. That's amazing because in a lot of these like non-Japanese Japanese restaurants or non-Japanese owned Japanese restaurants, they neglect to put in the mirin, which is the rice vinegar, into the rice. Now, this is really good. I do taste that mirin, and that's a huge plus for this place. The next one that I'm going to try is the spicy salmon. Now, the spicy salmon over here looks super good. Why is it super good? Because of no filler. That's one of my biggest complaints about Japanese restaurants. A lot of Japanese restaurants put in that filler, and it seems like you're eating a bunch of carbs, and which are unnecessary. So this is definitely a salmon tartare that's inside this this spicy salmon, and I'm gonna dip it into my soy sauce, and here goes. Here we go. Wow. What can I say? That's high quality. I don't feel bogged down by filler. Seaweed is fresh, and I have that great freshness of salmon flavor that I'm tasting. Really nice. Okay, the next roll that I'm going to try is the tuna roll. They give you a nice big tuna here, and look at how thin the rice is on the periphery of the maki piece. So they don't overload it with rice, which is a great thing. I'm gonna dip it into the soy sauce, and here it goes. Very good. The piece of tuna that I got is somewhere in between an akame and a more fattier piece, sort of mid-range. The akame is more of a darker red in terms of tuna, but this is perfectly good. It has that nice oceany flavor, nice tuna flavor. Once again, it's wrapped in that nori, the seaweed, and yeah, it's just good sushi overall. Once again, that rice is really nice. The final piece of sushi that I'm going to try is the yellowtail scallion roll. You can see the yellowtail here with the small pieces of scallion here with, once again, the limited amount of rice here. Okay, these are just standard size. The diameter, I would say 3/4 of an inch to an inch. And I'm gonna dip it into the soy sauce and give this a try. Here it goes. Wow, okay, very nice. The yellowtail, I wouldn't say is the greatest piece of yellowtail. For those of you who know yellowtail, it's similar to sushi. There are pieces that are less fatted to more fatted. There are different colors, from red to gray to like a white color. This one, once again, is somewhere in the middle. Is not the overly fatted piece, is not the overly non-fatted piece. Right there in the middle. But what counts is that it's fresh, tastes good, and it's balanced. Not too much scallions, not too much rice, perfectly balanced. So overall, I would say those 5 pieces of sushi that I just showed you is really good. And I'm super happy about that because Nami has replaced one of my favorite restaurants, and it seems to me that they're carrying on that high quality tradition. Super happy about that. After a fairly large sushi lunch, we decided to order a small dessert. We chose the Mochi green tea ice cream. There were 2 mochi in one order. As we cut into the mochi, it was fairly hard and had a light green colored ice cream at its center. The mochi was $5 per order. Options include vanilla, chocolate, and green tea. Okay, now's the time to try the ice cream mochi. So this is mochi. We found out that it was ice cream after we cut the mochi in half. So there's a nice thin layer of mochi over some green tea. So here it goes. Okay. It has a nice dense matcha green tea flavor in the ice cream. It's like your supermarket mochi, but you know, that's totally acceptable because how many restaurants can actually make this? But this is good. I like it. Nice, deep, rich flavor. Now this is the time for your favorite part of the show. It's the ta-da, the star of the show. And today, to me, it was quite simple to pick the star of the show. And today's star of the show is the negimaki. And the reason why the negimaki is so good in my view is that it was done in the perfect way. You know me, I'm all about having food balanced. The contrast between the meat, the beef, and the scallions was perfect. It was perfectly cooked, not too raw, those scallions. The beef had a nice crust on it, and to top it off, that sauce that was sitting at the bottom of the plate was excellent. It went perfect with the negimaki. Like I said before, it's almost like Japanese steak and onions. It was so delicious, so savory. If you come here, you definitely should try that dish. Okay, the meal is over, and what can I say? We're in the town of Douglaston in Queens. This place has a lot of food options. It's hard to find a good sushi place around this area. I mean, there are a lot of sushi places, but from my perspective, I like value for money. And to me, the fact that they have a lunch menu, a really good lunch menu here, makes this a very good value for money. Based on what we had today, you can definitely get full for $18 and under on their lunch menu. What really gets me is the quality of the rice and the quality of the fish. This is not Japanese owned, but it is super high quality. It's definitely something that you can do without breaking your budget. So yeah, if you have the time, come out to Douglaston. Nami is located on Northern Boulevard, so it's quite easy to find. You could duck into a side street and park there. And also, we're not too far away from Long Island Railroad Station. So if you get a chance, come here. And I'm glad that they're keeping the legacy of Tokyo Go-Go. Thanks for watching the Minute Review Show. Today, I'm really happy that I tried this new restaurant. There's always something new to explore in New York City. If you want to, please share this channel with your friends who are visiting New York City or who are from out of town. This channel can show them plenty of different restaurants that are around New York City. Thank you again, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. The final bill before tip is $67.50.